Alrighty, next game up here is the Ravens at the Bears, and no Lamar Jackson, so Tyler Huntley has to fill in, and he kind of got it done. Matt Nagy off the bye loses again. 4 straight years of Matt Nagy losing after the bye. Absolutely atrocious. Losing to a Ravens team without Lamar Jackson. Absolutely atrocious. Unacceptable. Unforgivable here. Matt Nagy is one of the worst coaches in the league, folks. Can't get it done. Now, I know Justin Fields got down and got injured in this game decently early. Let's see when he officially went out of the game here. We get Justin Fields in still at the first half here. What do we got? Justin Fields, does he come out at a halftime? Out of halftime, we get Justin Fields. Then he gets sacked. Still in the game. Second drive out of halftime. That's when they go with Andy Dalton. So they officially replace Andy Dalton in with 8 minutes left in the third quarter, and it's only a 6-0 game. So Matt Nagy couldn't do anything with Justin Fields. Classic. We know Matt Nagy doesn't know how to utilize Justin Fields. And then you have to go to Andy Dalton, who Matt Nagy loves and adores and wants. I still think he wants Andy Dalton to be the starter over Justin Fields, and he still couldn't make that work when it was still a close 6-0 game. So Matt Nagy, no excuses out here. Still an absolutely atrocious head coach, not beating the Ravens here when you're at home, coming off of a bye without Lamar Jackson. No excuses to lose this game, and here they are losing this game 16-13. And we saw the line drop all the way down to Ravens -1. It was Ravens -6. It was Ravens -6. It was Ravens -6. Do you understand that big drop from Ravens -6 to Ravens -1 without Lamar Jackson? Inexcusable that the Bears lost. Let's start here with the Ravens since they got the win. Tyler Huntley didn't look amazing, but he got it done. I mean, he got it done, and I mean, we can't knock that. Tyler Huntley, he went 26 of 36. I mean, they trusted this man to get it done. 36 throws. He goes 26 of 36. I mean, that's 72% completion percentage, 219 yards, dink and dunk. But I mean, this is what the Ravens offense is. They don't go that deep, and not having Marquise Brown putting Tyler Huntley behind the 8-ball even more in this game. So you got to give Tyler Huntley a little bit of credit for getting it done here. No touchdowns. He did have an interception. He did fumble, but didn't lose it. Let's see where this interception came. Oh my goodness, came in the fourth quarter. Bears up 7-6 here, and he throws an interception at the Bears 22-yard line. And what do the Bears do with that? They go 4 plays, 3 yards, and have to punt? Oh my gosh, absolutely atrocious here. Matt Nagy ended up going for it on 4th down as well before the interception and didn't get it. So we had a turnover on downs by the Bears, a interception by the Ravens, and then a punt by the Bears all in the fourth quarter. Absolutely atrocious here by the Bears. Matt Nagy needs to be fired right now. Honestly, I don't even wait to the end of the season. You are actively ruining Justin Fields. Is it a coincidence that the one game Matt Nagy had COVID at and couldn't go, he had to give up play calling duties, and Justin Fields had his best game of his entire career? Is that coincidence or correlation, folks? It's correlation. It correlates with each other. It's causation. It's both of them, folks. It's absolutely both of them. Matt Nagy needs to be fired right now. So Tyler Huntley got it done. We give him a little bit of credit for that. Running game here for the Ravens. We had Devontae Freeman, 16 rushes for 49 yards and a touchdown. Tyler Huntley ran 7 times for 40 yards. Was looking real good out there. And we knew that. We watched that man in our pregame show, and we still gave our seal of approval on betting the Ravens this week. And here they are winning the game. Latavius Murray, 10 rushes for 32 yards, and that was the rushing game. And then who was Tyler Huntley getting the ball to? Mark Andrews, 8 receptions for 73 yards. Well done, utilizing your big weapons. Sammy Watkins, second leading receiver, 3 catches, 48 yards. Devin Duvernay, 4 catches, 37 yards. Devontae Freeman, 6 catches, 31 yards. And Rashad Bateman, 3 catches, 29 yards. So ended up getting it done. Scored a touchdown when they were down 13-9. Scores a touchdown with a minute left. I mean, he's got a minute to go, folks. A minute and 33 seconds at their own 28-yard line. He hits a big play to Duvernay, sets him up big. Another big play to Sammy Watkins, and then they are able to win the game. So Tyler Huntley getting it done in the clutch where Matt Nagy and the Bears could not. How truly unfortunate. All right, now for this Bears team, Andy Dalton goes 11 of 23 for 201 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. 11 of 23, it's not good. It's not a good completion percentage here. I did the math wrong here. Let's get this up. 11 of 23. We get 47% completion percentage. He had 201 yards, so I'll give him credit for not dinking and dunking. 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Didn't turn the ball over himself. Justin Fields did fumble the ball. That fumble resulted into 3 points there for the Ravens in the second quarter. Justin Fields went 4 of 11 for 79 yards, no touchdowns, no picks. All right, the rushing game. David Montgomery, 14 rushes for 58 yards. Justin Fields took off 4 times for 23 yards. And then Jakeem Grant, 1 rush for 11 yards. And then who are they getting the ball to? No Allen Robinson this game, so making it even harder for this Bears team. But it was still Darnell Mooney, 5 catches for 121 yards, 1 touchdown. He was targeted 16 times, folks. 16 targets for 5 receptions. I'm glad that you're targeting him 16 times because that's what it should be. Darnell Mooney's obviously your best receiver without Allen Robinson. So for that, I give Matt Nagy a little bit of credit there. Marquise Goodwin, 4 receptions for 140 yards and a touchdown. Jimmy Graham, 2 catches, 25 yards. Cole Kmet, 1 catch for 12 yards. But Bears come up short here. Defense couldn't hold it down, and with 22 seconds left, Andy Dalton couldn't get into field goal range. So Bears lose 16-13, and they may be one of the worst teams in the with Matt Nagy. Yeah, one of the worst 3-win teams. Yeah, I would say that definitely the worst 3-win team this Bears team is.